Okay, let's talk Defend Ashlin today because I keep saying that I've figured out the fight, but I don't ever make a video about it. So let's do it. Okay, so one thing that you need to know about Defend Ashlin is that everyone assumes that the spawn count or something about Ashlin's position or something like that depends on the fast ending, and it is actually dependent on the cars. Now there are there's two types of cars that spawn during this fight. There's the basic vehicles, which are these three you see right here, 1, 2, and 3. And then there's what I call like the sunset cars, or you could call them the sunset riders, whatever. They come over from the horizon. They come from the horizon. One drives this way into the tree, and one drives this way into the other tree. Those are invulnerable. Like, well, you can kill them, but like they'll kill themselves. So, or they're despawnable. So you don't have to worry about those. They spawn like on like cycles like that, so you don't have to worry about those. What you really have to worry about is these three vehicles. So, what's the deal? The deal is every single car here, I don't know which one exactly because they drive immediately away, but one of these cars, like they're all bound to different spawn points. One of the spawn points is all the way the fuck over here. That's the worst one. One is here, and one is here. Now, the reason why this matters is because you can see me begin the fight, and what my goal is in my head is to kill all three vehicles roughly around the same time, at around 40 kills remaining or so. So I start by shooting, and I just get the drops. So another thing about the Ashelin that you have to know is that Marauders spawn where the camera isn't looking. So if you're standing like here where this car is and you're looking at the ocean, like you're looking all the way over here, you're blocking all of the spawn points from happening. Like they cannot spawn because you're not giving them room to spawn. So right now I'm looking this way to make them spawn over here, which has a bunch of room behind me. And you want to be picking up red ammo and dark eco. I see a lot of people leave red ammo behind because they're like, oh, I need yellow. But you need to fill the red gauge in order to have full yellow, because the game will give you what you're missing. So if you never fill the red, you're always going to be missing red. So I pick up the dark eco, which I'm also not full on. The game will love to drop you dark eco when you don't have it. So then we kill whatever was over here because I had spawn points for it. Now I keep the camera in this position. I actually haven't watched this back, but I just know that that's what I'm going to do. I keep the camera in this position because you can see everything spawning over here because I'm not looking over there with the camera. Once I've killed everything, like this, I saw some red there. Yeah, pick that up. And there's one car that got destroyed. I don't know about the other two. I'll need to listen for sound here. One, two. 3. So at that point, once I hear two cars exploding, I start spraying just to sync them all up, just to kill them all at the same time. That's very important because now you can see. So you see on the map now. Now that I've destroyed all three vehicles, what the game will do is they'll send in wave 2. They'll send in the same three vehicles that were there at the beginning of the fight, and the goal is to keep these three vehicles alive for the rest of the fight, and then destroy those three vehicles at the very end, around 10 or like 8 or 6 kills remaining. 8's kind of the sweet spot, but you can do it around 10. It depends if there's Marauders around. So you want to keep this next wave alive as long as possible. You can see I actually got pretty lucky here. The first car that died was tied to the spawn that's the furthest away. So you can see here's one of the cars, and this is the sunset cars. These will kill themselves, so make sure that you're not in the way. Make sure you're not in front of the trees. I'm right in the middle, so they should not hit me at all. And there's the second one. And then the third one should be over here somewhere. There he is. Look how close that one is. So I actually got like the best outcome there, where the furthest one spawned like that. So right now I'm just spraying like hell because when I spray like crazy like here, I don't have any risk of hitting any of the three cars. They're too far away. So once I've finished wave 1 around maybe 40 kills, then you spray like a madman. Like you see I'm spraying like crazy. And now that they're here, I'm going to be a little bit more cautious because I don't want to kill the cars too fast. So I'm spraying a little bit, picking up the ammo, spraying a little bit, picking up the ammo, spraying a little bit. And I jumped over that car to make sure that he didn't die. I see 9 left on the kill counter. I clean house. And I see 2 sunset cars here. I just start cleaning up. and all the cars die at the same time, like that. That's the last one, and then I finish, and that's how you get a quick ending. So I get 134, I think. Yes, 134, which is a very good time. So one more thing, I guess there was something I kind of wanted to say. Yeah, so one thing I will say is just because you know what you're doing doesn't mean that it's not RNG based. So the first car exploded at 46 kills remaining. That's a little high, and that'll happen a lot. It's still possible with like 46, 48, even 50 on the first car. But you sometimes will just have the first car explode immediately. Like it just happens. But you have to be careful, man. Once the fight begins, don't spray like a madman. Like, kill the first 3 goons. Be careful. You see, I'm not even shooting. I'm just picking this shit up. I'm leaving the area where the cars are. I'm not even going anywhere close to it, and then I'm spraying over here because I don't want to have my shots ricochet between all the cars and stuff. And that car, gotta be careful. Like, he'll drive over here a lot. I'm actually surprised I went this way. But he'll be here. He'll be over here all the time. So, like, just be careful. They have, like, some designated zones, it seems like. And then, yeah, he dies. And then, like, once the first one dies, I just make sure that they're all synced up so that, like, one of the cars is not coming in at the very end. Because, like, imagine if the first car that dies is this one. And then 5 seconds later, I get the other 2. This one's clearly just going to die first on wave 2. Now, how bad is it if you get wave 3? Like how bad is it if you destroy all 3 cars again? It is fucking terrible. It is super bad because especially the long spawn, he'll have to wait for his dumbass to drive all the way from out here all the way into the arena. It takes like 10 seconds. It's actually a lot of time. So you want to make sure that you do the strat correctly and you just spawn the marauders correctly. You pick up the ammo when it's necessary and then destroy the cars when you can. Like I said, it doesn't work every time because sometimes the cars will just like drive into Ashelin and explode. Sometimes you'll just deal more damage to them, and sometimes like the car is off screen and you're jumping and spinning and shooting, and like the car will just run into your spin and it'll explode. So sometimes you will just get unlucky and like you won't be able to execute the strat. But this is at least how you do it, and you should always go for it. There is literally no reason not to go for it. In this instance, so you can see once the cars are like on screen. So it's just to reiterate, just to reiterate, just shoot nice and soft at the beginning, and just like try to delay when you kill the first car as much as you can. Try to kill as many marauders before the first car dies. Unfortunately, this one dies at like 46, but that's okay. You can do with 46. I had marauders on the other side anyway, so. And then I kill the other 2, like so. I pick up the ammo. I spray like a madman as much as I can while the vehicles are away. And then once they're here, I take it a bit easy. Just kind of jumping and shooting just like a little bit here and there. Watch out, don't destroy that one. I would have destroyed that too early had I done that. And now that I see like sub 10 on the counter, I just go ham and hopefully all 3 vehicles die at the same time. And they do, and no cars spawn. Perfect. And that's my Ashelin tutorial. You have no excuse not to do it right now. But yeah, enjoy. If you have any questions, let me know. Peace.